Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas. It's Monday, baby. I am glad to be back. I've got some fun things to talk to you about. Let's see who's in the house. Who is it? Who is here? Britta Aller. Good morning, Matt and friends. She says, good morning, Britta. I'm going to talk about some new fun stickers and marketing I am able to make myself because I have some business tools that I'm repurposing for fun. Yes, I do that around here. Talked about what I did over the weekend. Sold some stuff. It's going to be awesome here on Good Morning Haas.
Good morning, Haas. The show you can't miss. Rocking and rolling. With Matt Haas leading the way.
Get ready to groove. It's Jaden. He's here with 2 purple hearts in the channel name. He says hello. Hello, Jaden. How are you, my friend? So, Klondike. You know my man Klondike. You know, he's here on the Level 2 Fun Havers. He posted something. He's like, hey, I'm experimenting with this fun stuff. And he had stickers, the holographic stickers, and he was printing them out on what I believed was his thermal printer. He agreed and said it was his thermal printer. You know what I'm talking about. These are super expensive thermal stickers that I had printed professionally. And they're nice. They're super nice. But see how it catches the rainbow light? Well, they make labels on the cheap, and look what I did. Oh my goodness. Check this out. Thermal stickers on my thermal printer. What am I doing? I am putting all of the Good Morning Haas icons, or I should say member emojis, all the member emojis. I'm trying to put on these stickers, or at least as many of them that make sense. Photography doesn't represent very well, but I am trying, and I think it would be fun just to have a whole bunch of these stickers. And for a pack of 400, it's like $13. So these are 3.5 cents a piece, and there's no ink because it's a thermal printer. I'm like, I love it, and I need these labels as part of my business because I put barcodes on things and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Yay me for being in business, and yay me for finding fun ways to make marketing that's just as good as the expensive guys, but way more cost-effective. Tall Boy's here.
Tall boy.
He says, morning. Morning to you, my friend. Desert Bum Woodworking. Good Monday morning, Matt and friends, he says. Steve in Claflin. He says, good morning. That's nice. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
It is nice. I am digging it. My boy came over, and I think I've created a monster, because he has access to my online list of products I have for sale. And he comes with the shopping list now. Every time he comes, this is the second time he's done it, and the value of the merchandise that walked out the door is doubled since the last time. He had a couple small little trinkets or whatever. So now he's walking out with big items. You know, he's trying to fit it in his car. Yeah. In business, you should sell things for money. Like, I learned you should not give them away for free. But hey, it's my boy. I like spoiling him, so it's all good. Hugh Demand is here. Arrived. Better late than never.
Trending in sports.
How are you, Mr. Whit Prophet? I'm glad you're here. And yeah, so if you want to see my list, go to wizardofhaas.com and click the list. It's pretty simple. This is Wizard of Haas. It's a one-page website. It says product list. Click it, and you see everything that I have for sale. Just scroll the whole way down and hit the load more. You'll have to hit the load more twice because there's over 100 products there. But if you see it on that list and you want it, send me an email. Send me a DM. Say, Matt, I want this. Make me an offer. How much would you pay for it? And yeah, I can make that happen. David W. Ryan's here. Mr. David. So I was minding my own business, and bling, I get a little alert on my phone. I'm like, what's this? Another sale. I sold a keyboard. So what I do is I put my items on whatnot.com, and they just sit out there and buy it now. And if you don't want to wait for me to go live and have me auction the item, you can say, I'll take it. Someone's like, you know what? I want that. Boop. Bought it. I'm like, oh, yeah. Only problem is I printed out the label on Saturday, and now it's Monday, and it's more than 24 hours since I printed the label. So I hope the post office takes it, but I think they will. David's dropping the Marios. Did you hear the Mario sound? That wasn't my typical Mario sound. Type Mario in the chat, and you could enter to win on Friday a free $2 giveaway. Free to enter, not a contest. Official rules are in the doodly-doo per YouTube's policy. I do not need a small games of chance license. This is legal. Don't come at me in the courts. There are petty people that do that. You know, they call the police because they think someone's doing something wrong and they want to, you know. It's not going to end well for you because I am in the right. I am in the right, I tell you. Nario, ooh. So close. You need to back up on the keyboard and type the M instead of the N. Sorry. I don't collect these. I use AI to collect all of the Mario. So unfortunately that one will fail the prompt. So if you want to be entered, Desert Bum Woodworking, type Mario. Boop. What's he doing there? What's he doing there? Do you know who's absent on my sticker prototype list? See, I have He-Man represented. I need Skeletor. And the Skeletor I have, the icon Skeletor, it's actually the 8-bit Skeletor. Look at him. He's purposely pixelated. So why is that important? Because these work best when it's all black. You know, there's no shades of gray. Just because the rainbow effect is very visually striking and little tiny pixels of black. It's just, in my opinion, the best type of graphic on thermal on holographic paper. The best type of graphic is all black. Here we go. Kong, yeah, he's definitely pixelated too. And Skeletor, you know it. Kong and Skeletor. Oh, I hope they don't fight. Who would win? Who would win in a fight between Skeletor and Donkey Kong? Let me know in the comments. You want to see something fun? Look at that. Thank you, ChatGPT. ChatGPT made that for me. Isn't that cute? And if you look closely, I can't. The crab is the same. So I took that crab and rendered it in Adobe Illustrator to make these stickers. It takes a long time to make artwork for these stickers, but hey, I am committed. I am committed to the fun. Today is Keep Off the Grass Day. This is where you appreciate green spaces. I am not a keep off the grass type of person. I have not yet become the curmudgeon where it's like, get off my lawn. I probably will become that, but not right now. Although I do take much pride in my lawn. And if you look in the doodly-doo, that's the video description, I put my Lawn Care 101 tips. And I'm giving it to you for the low, low price of free. It is free, folks. You click the link and you will instantly see the document. This is my lawn care secret. So if you want your lawn to look spectacular, I'm giving it away. Yeah, baby, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I also have some sad news. Oh, wow, look at that. That's getting better. That went up because this is episode. What episode is this? Episode number 931, and I'm 938 subs. So I am 7 subs higher than I am episode numbers. So yeah, do all the things. Drop me some likes. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing if I've earned it. If you are subscribed, you might want to double check to make sure you're still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube says, nah, you really didn't mean it. And they clean things out. So it's unfortunately, this is on a downward trend where it's closing. But right now, I'm 7 subs more than I have episode numbers, and I'm hoping to keep that gap as the months and weeks roll on. What was for Easter dinner? Ham. Puppies were not happy because puppies should not have pork products, but it was a thing. Yesterday was the grass day for some. I tried not to mow the lawn just because, families were doing egg hunts and they had guests over and things like that. So I played the good neighbor and did not mow. But you know what? I kind of need to mow. So I need to get that going for sure. Last thing I need to report, Amazon. They dinged me again. Amazon has one of the strictest video policies out of any platforms. More strict than YouTube, more strict than Twitch, more strict than Kick, more strict than anything. Facebook. If there is one hint of a barcode or one hint of an email or one hint of a license plate, they reject videos. Putting videos on Amazon.com ain't no joke. I tell the story. One time, my Billy, the guy who's helping me with my business, he said his Apple Watch, he had a phone call come through on his Apple Watch, and it said his wife's name. Phew, rejected. Yeah, so I think my plan is, this always happens when I show the software on the phone, because some of the products I show the experience using the software that works with the product. I did a hummingbird, not a hummingbird. I did a hummingbird feeder with a camera and AI in it. So when the hummingbirds come, it captures a video of the hummingbird up close and sends it to your phone and things like that. But anytime I do the phone interface, it gets whacked down. And I've been pre-blurring things out. So if it says my username or has my email address, even the date, any dates I even take out, because they want the stuff to be timeless. They don't want to say, oh, that was made last year or that was made 10 years ago. I think my strategy is going to be purposely leave something obvious that shouldn't be there, like my email address. I'll purposely unblur my email address so they can flag it, and then I can blur it out. Because I pre-blurred everything out. I went to do this video. I'm like, I don't know what else there is to blur out. So I kind of over-blurred it, and resubmitted, and I'm crossing my fingers. Anyway, I'm not complaining. It's just, you know, the way you gotta play in these worlds. One crazy day, Tony Iverson is here. Excellent. He knows what's up. I have been dropping Mario sounds. Tech Troublemaker. Have you seen him? Have you seen him? Ba-bam. Look at this. Good morning, Haas. Crab dance. There's Blinky, the ghost from Pac-Man. And He-Man. This is usually shown on a rainbow background, and I have the rainbow holographic stickers. Skeletor's next. I'm putting Skeletor up there next. So, I don't know. Is this something anyone would be interested in? Would you want a whole bunch of stickers with these icons, which will probably make no sense to outside observers, but you'll know it's from Good Morning Haas. Let me know if you would be like, if you had them for free. Like, would you want them if they were for free? Let me know, yes or no, in the comments. Oh my goodness. These are the level 2 fun havers. That's the membership here on the YouTubes. We've got Tech Troublemaker, Sammy Superstar, and Klondike. Thank you for being level 2. Klondike gave me this idea. It was his fault. It's your fault, Klondike. It's my friend Sean behind the Klondike name. Level 3 fun havers are the Venture Forward and Rich Vibes. They also, as a perk, not only get verbal shoutouts, but they get their name on screen in a specific color. What's the color? Say it in the chat. Gold. Now with sparkles. It has to say Good Morning Haas. Yeah, I'm like, where do I put them? I would have to put it real tiny on the bottom. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll put very small branding on there somehow or something. David knows what's up. He knows what's up. Has everyone dropped a like? Please, please, please like the show. I'm trying to get the likes up. I need to do everything possible to keep these subscribers higher than the episode numbers. I'm trying. Free is always good, but you need to make some money. I know I do. Well, that just goes against, my business policies. My business plan is to buy low and sell lower, and I'll make it up in volume. No. That sounds intelligent. That sounds intelligent. It's actually a recipe for disaster. I was having an argument when I was younger, when I must have been like 22 years old. And this one friend I had, now I love this guy, but boy, was he stupid. He was dumber than a box of rocks. And he was arguing with me. That was going to be his business plan. I'm like, how is that ever going to make sense? He's like, volume. I'm like, okay, so if you're losing 5 cents on a deal and you do that in volume and you lose, instead of a handful of 5 cents, you lose truckloads of 5 cents. When does the profit come? He's like, you just don't understand, Matt. I'm like, you're darn right I don't understand because you're stupid. He goes, don't call me stupid. I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't hold back. You're stupid. I had to call him out. It was such ridiculousness. I couldn't hold back. He was that dumb, Tech Troublemaker. He was really bad. I'm drinking out of my Ecamm Fam mug. If you want to send me a mug, there you go. I got some mugs from people. If your mug has your logo on it, or your business, or your YouTube channel, I will occasionally put it on my set. So we got that going on. All right. That's what I got for you. Should be a pretty slow day at work. I think people are taking Monday off, so like half the company isn't going to be at work today. So, and don't get me wrong, I just don't yell at people that they're dumb. This was a very good friend of mine, and we tease each other to the end of the earth. So I was like, dude, you got to hear it. I was like, how do you go through life and like be productive? I just like, it must be very difficult for you being that stupid. He was mad at me, but then, that lasted 5 seconds and then we're best friends again. That's the way I roll sometimes in the inner circle of friends. The guy moved on, he's not around anymore. But anyway, it is always the half that don't know they should take the day off because all of the trouble. Yeah. 1 collection underwear, 2, 3. That's right. That was the gnomes. I know what you're doing there. There was some show where the underwear gnomes, they had the secret to business, and it was a three-step process to have a successful business. They were underwear gnomes. They steal underwear, step 1. Step 2, they forget what step 2 is. Step 3, profit. Is that what did you just do that? Is that what that was? It was 1, collection underwear. 2, I forget step 2. 3, profit. Sadly, that's been my model for YouTube. 1, make videos. Step 2, I forget what step 2 is. Step 3, profit. I don't know. I need to figure some things out. What am I doing? All right. This has gone long enough. The show is officially off the rails. There's Luigi busting the show off the rails. Monday through Friday, I'm here, baby. Check me out, 8:15 a.m. Eastern. This is the Awesome Fun Things YouTube channel. The show is Good Morning, Haas. Stay awesome, everyone. Peace. And like the show. Like. Peace.